The great sunrise, people. Great sunrise.
Great sunrise, great sunrise.
Did we just get some bad news or something?
What happened?
I'm hearing crickets. It's like a dead zone over here. Everybody all right? There we go. There we go.
Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me.
Yeah.
Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Every time I open my heart, I receive all that I need. Knowing that God is my source, I relax and let it flow. And I know that money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. I got money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. I got money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. And I have all I need. It's all inside of me. I just have and let go and let spirit direct the flow. And I know that money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. I got money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. So much money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. I got money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. So much money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. I got money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. So much money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. So much money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me.
Greetings, everybody.
Greetings. Take great sunrise.
Great
Greetings.
afternoon, great
Greetings.
sunrise.
Greetings.
It's really good to see.
Great sunrise, everyone.
Great sunrise, Shay.
Sunrise.
How's everyone doing?
Great sunrise. Glad to have you
Awesome.
back.
Marvelous. Marvelous.
I'm great.
Good,
Absolutely.
good.
Great sunrise.
Apologize, I'm a little tardy. He got stuck on a business call, but just know it's all good in the neighborhood. Everything is coming together just great. And I just want to just thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. And I just want everybody to get ready. It's going to happen any minute now. Between now and what's today? Today is Thursday. It was 48 hours yesterday. 48 hours or less. That's what we was given. Correct, Francisco?
That's right. So I'm going to check real soon and see if we're ready to go. Actually, Kareem.
Just be poised and ready. So in the meantime, it's time for the world to know who the Trust Village is. It's time for us to make our social media debut. So I would like to share with you guys, well, actually, I would like to work with you guys on, is someone who's making all that noise in the background, mute out your phone, sound like you're cleaning or doing something? Can you mute out your phone? Okay. So yes. Two things I would like to see us do is, if it's possible, for those who would like to participate, it's time for us to have it's time to do a group Zoom. I wanted to do it kind of now, but I guess we could do it at 10 Pacific. Francisco, is it possible we can get Donato on the phone so he can help us get the infrastructure together? And
yeah, what are we going to do, Jay? Where are we going to try to get them?
A group Zoom on Facebook. So, and just to put it out there about P-Trade Global, the Trust Village. And if we don't do it in the morning, we could do it later on this afternoon, but we got to do it today. And then we're going to do it again tomorrow. And may do it again on Saturday. So, or do you guys want to do it tomorrow? Would you guys feel better to launch it tomorrow? And be honest. And I'm okay.
I could do it today. I'm, there's no reason for me to wait.
we can test it out with a few people that are, are social media ready, and then people can kind of look at it and get an idea, and then we'll do the big one where we invite everybody and new people outside of the village to tune in.
Yep, let's do that. Because I'm ready to go.
Okay. So we'll have Donato man the board for us and everything. And so we'll just jump on. I'm going to share with you guys, I experienced a similar situation. It was really amazing, actually. It was a couple of months ago. I was on a group Zoom, and it was called Conversations from the Couch, which is what it's called. It was real cool. It was all these brothers and sisters on there that were from the industry, or they were digital marketers or whatever, and they were talking about how the pandemic was affecting them, and that was early in the game. Okay, I could imagine what they're saying now. That was right at the beginning of it, and they were saying how their businesses. It was a makeup artist, a celebrity makeup artist on there. It was a celebrity hairstylist. How they said their business just stopped. Production stopped, and they just talked about solutions and how they could come together as a team, a network. This was a network that they did things together, and they were showing how to come together. Well, we could do something very similar with the Trust Village. We can, go out there. It's a great way to introduce our group, so people can show how we work together, uplift one another, and things of that nature. We talk about the pandemic, we talk about the social injustice and unrest that's going on, and we talk about how P-Trade Global is a solution. And talk about, and that's what we could just discuss. And then what you do is we'll have Kareem number 2, Kareem H, and Crawford help us figure out how to make sure we all can connect to our other social media links, because what these young people were doing, these was all millennials that were on this platform, the Zoom they were doing, and they were all all these people were influencers. They had like thousands of people that follow them, and they all linked their social media platforms, their Twitter, their Instagram into the Facebook Live. So so it turned into like thousands of people were viewing this conversation. It literally was having a conversation, and so that's what I want us to do. Just do how we do, so people can see how we operate, how we move, and the intelligent conversations that we're having, and the conscious conversation that we're having, and we'll attract people to want to hear more and want to see what we're doing, and we'll get people to want to join us by doing this. And I want to do this once a week. We're gonna be doing this, okay? The Trust Village presents, and we'll post what it stands for and all that, and then we backdoor them with We'll talk about what's relationship marketing, how it's real popular now. We can share our past experience. Like, I was the president of the NFL club, No Friends Left, because I was doing all these businesses, and my family would block my number and blah, blah, blah. Now they blowing my phone up, because why? Home-based business is the second most, searched thing on Google. You know, people are trying to figure out what they can do from their couch, you know, that type of thing. So when I tell you our time is now, our time is now. Our time is now. Okay? So now. And I'm going to even see if I can get, and I know this is a long shot, so I'm going to need some prayer. And Francisco, don't laugh, because I didn't even tell you this yet. I told Tanya, and I told Dr. Carter, I'm going to ask him to change the family on the front page of the Academy. You know, it needs to be a black
I
family.
agree 100% because it catches my attention every time I go on there. I'm like, wow.
Like, why I got to search for us? You know, this is our time.
I have to agree 2,000%. I don't do websites with white families on the front if they're not a white family.
What?
If it's a if they're black people, I put black people on it.
See, all praises, because I was thinking that too. I'm sorry to just chime in, but I don't want to say nothing, but I ain't changing up because hey, all praises.
Hey, Rockefeller family, that's fine, but they got to be black. Come on.
Yeah, but a lot of people think that there aren't any black families, and that's the projection that's being put out there. That's why it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
And messaging is so deep. You know, you gotta be thoughtful in everything you do when you put things together. And you didn't
Say
think
it
that
loud.
through. You did not think that through. I'm sorry.
We can't be scared to represent it now.
No,
you know, we really
especially
can't.
not now. Especially not now. You should be proud with your chest stuck out and your head up high. Every black and brown person. Even today, a major thing happened for our brown brothers and sisters. You know, the Dreamer Act and what Trump was trying to demolish was rejected from the Supreme Court. You know, that happened today. You know, so our brothers and sisters, our brothers and sisters can rejoice and can finally exhale and breathe, you know, because, you know, their future and everything was in jeopardy, you know, so that was a blessing. So two major, now I'm a Christian, but hey, I have gay people in my family, unfortunately. I mean, I can't say unfortunately, they who they are, you know, this is who they are, you know, that's a conversation I can't get into, but that's a major thing that passed this week. Two major Supreme Court things have passed, major, because there's many brothers and sisters out there, black and brown, have been persecuted because they're gay and killed and this and that, and then this other situation with the Dreamers, you know, kids are over here just trying to get an education and trying to, you know, bless their family and some of them are the very first ones to be able to go to college and all that, and they were just living in fear, total fear, you know. And so two major things.
That's a black man's life.
You know, that's it. So it's so
woman.
There's so much going on, and you can't be blind to the current events. You know, and if you pay attention, it's a way to build your business, because there's a way to tie it into your business without preaching and without hitting people over the head with the obvious. You know what I'm saying? So messaging is important. And so the fact that we don't have a black family on the front page of an academy, you know, I hate when people, when we're the primary people. Let me just back it up with you guys. And I'm going to share something with you guys. Let me show you how God has been working through me for 30 years. Okay. I was taught, and Crawford's gonna appreciate this, and Francis gonna appreciate this. I was taught the corporate credit game by this Asian person, okay? And when he enlightened me on some stuff, and I started paying attention to what he said, I was like, wow. Do you know in Korea, they teach, first of all, I guess they don't have a mortgage out there or whatever, so, you know, you either own a house or you don't, okay? So if you notice, these Korean people and Vietnamese people come to black neighborhoods and set up business. They literally come off the boat in a Mercedes, rolling into a black neighborhood and open up a beauty supply store. Or nail salon.
I know how they do that.
They teach a class. Okay?
Yes, they do. So do the Jews. The Jews
and
too.
They say go straight. They teach a class and they show black people. They say you go right over here, and you don't. And you notice they just start hiring black people. Okay, but prior to that, they wouldn't hire no black people, but they come in and take all the money out. And see, our money don't circulate like it does in the Jewish neighborhood. Even in the Hispanic neighborhood, it circles better than ours. Our money rolls right out of our hands, right out of our, and never come back. Never come back. And it's supposed to come back. Okay? I can have a whole conversation on that. Okay? But yeah, so this guy he said that they taught a class on it.
I can't hear.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear her fine.
Okay, so check
Yeah,
your
me
Yeah,
too.
you're coming through loud and clear.
Okay. So yeah, they would teach a class on hey, so they would sell their house, take all their money from the house, then they know the corporate credit game, so they would lease a Mercedes as soon as they hit the shores, and then they roll right into a black neighborhood, and open
Do you know how they fund it? Do you know how they fund that stuff?
corporate
The U.S.
credit.
government.
Nope,
The
not at
government.
first. Nope, not at first.
No,
Not at first.
It's a government program. I forgot.
Nope, not at first. Nope. What all the Koreans do, they put a pool of money together for people who are coming in. And once the new people come in, they put money into the pool too. They have a certain amount of time to do it for like 2 years. They have to keep put money into the pool for the next Koreans that come while they're getting set up with the government funding and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
they have their own
a
gifting
gift
program.
program.
They have their
Francisco
own
got some
gifting
people to do
program.
that. Francisco got
Hello.
a that does that.
Tanya.
No way.
Yeah, that's right. That's right,
I
Kareem.
can tell you some stories.
Hint.
Yep, can't hear y'all. Can't hear everybody on the call.
Yep. We need to start doing that. And even when I had my salon, I had a Hispanic friend. She was so sweet. I got to find her phone number. They would all live in the house together, and then they all pool their money in, and then I forgot how they figure out who's gonna get their house first. You guys, you got to pay attention to what's going on in the world. Bank of America during the 2008, they was giving loans to Hispanic people that didn't even have a residency here. You understand? They had green cards. You know why? Because they had all the money in the bank. They had more money in the bank than anybody.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that. They targeted minority people between 2000 and 2008.
I know with the subprime loans. I know.
I was a mortgage lender.
I know. My family owned a mortgage company too. Trust me.
What they did to the minority people in this country was a shame.
Was awful. Oh, Wells Fargo was the kingpin in that.
And so was Mike Mike Bloomberg.
Yep. People don't even understand. But just back it up to them though. Back it up to they were doing these loans. They were giving loans but at least they were getting houses. They were all pulled together, and they would get houses. They would support each other. Now I try to get some. You don't even know how long it took me to get my sister and all of us to live in the fourplex together, let alone live in the house together. Okay, I need my space. I need We don't come together. If we would have came together, we all could have fourplexes, and triplexes and this and that. We got to come together. And that's what I'm talking about with the trustability. We got to come together. A bunch of property is about to come available. That's why
they are available. No, they are available. I know where they are.
And more is coming at a discounted rate.
I know.
But we got to be bank ready and ready to go. That's why Crawford's a blessing to be here. And Rupert's blessing to be here. We got so much talent here to get us bank ready, and so we can go out here and provide for our family and be a blessing to our families. For those who
I want to add something to that, Jasandra. We can be bank ready, but people need to understand, and I mean seriously understand. Don't just buy property here in this country. Please.
Oh no, we need to buy some property in Africa. As a matter of fact, that's what Bright was talking about. He wants to get together with all these leaders, all these all over Africa, and put together a program that American investors, Black Afro-American and Black and Brown Americans can come there, and they just give them a property, and then let that Black and Brown person go and develop it. And use their money to develop that property, and create businesses and this and that. That's it. That's his dream. What he want to do, and that's what we need to do. We need to come together.
Can I say something to you guys?
Like China owns Ghana, damn near owns it all.
Can I say something to you guys? Can I say something, please?
Yeah.
I just been blessed to have God walk in my life. And I'm not a religious person, but I am a very spiritual person. Now, here's the thing that I've discovered over the years, that this money hidden in places that not even poor white people know where they are, let alone us. The power that bees don't want anybody to have the money. Forget color. What I'm getting ready to discuss with you guys is not even about color. It's about power.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There
Hint the
are
secret.
things.
The secret.
There are things that are happening in this country and have been for years that we don't see. We don't get access to it. We don't even understand the concept, let alone. I mean, I can explain it and you'll get the gist of it, but there's things that's happening around us right now where, as if we did it as a group, without exaggeration, we can clear $250,000 a month for starters.
I believe it.
Without
I
even
believe it.
touching a piece of property, and I know how to do it. The problem is I don't have the resources
You will.
right
You
now,
will.
right now. And I discussed a little bit with you, Jasandra.
Yep, I remember. And I'm ready. We getting ready. We getting the whole village ready. They don't even know.
You talking about the
And it's
secret
what
money
you
that's attached to everyone's Social Security numbers?
Nope. That's another thing.
Okay.
I know that that's a guarantee.
That's
That's your net worth, or I won't even say net worth. It's the value that the government puts on you for your lifetime, for your life. Because every person has a guarantee or an surety bond. That's the word. I want to excuse me. Every person in the United States is based on a surety bond, and you go reclaim it. People know how to do it. I've never been interested in doing it because that's a whole nother concept. But what I'm talking about is that properties in this country every single day is foreclosed on for taxes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Millions, hundreds of millions of dollars per day in each state.
Yep, I know about that.
Untapped.
I do too.
Yep.
Do you know how to get it?
No.
That's my point. That's what I was saying. We get the
I know.
concept.
Yeah, you get it.
We can talk again.
But we don't know how to. Well, I know how to do it, but it's hard to do it as an individual. You can do it as an individual, but you're limited.
Yeah.
Because
The people I've seen that had a team. You know, they have
Are you
somebody.
talking about auctions? You talking about auctions?
No, but that's a whole other thing. Listen, my background is I was licensed in real estate and I was a licensed national mortgage banker. I can tell you stuff that would just blow your mind what they do to people. And it ain't got nothing to do with black or white. It's what they do to people in general. The people in power are greedy. They're animals.
Yep.
They use
Sharks.
color. Yep, they use color to keep us unfocused on what they're doing.
And ununified.
Absolutely. And worse for us. Because historically we're not unified.
Right.
So it's
That's
worse
right.
for us.
Yeah.
You doing?
Yeah.
But as we move along, and I'm hoping really soon, I like to tap into that. I mean, oof, imagine that. $250,000. I'm talking about within 90 days, seeing that kind of money. If it's done properly, if it's set up in a group properly.
We just need to get together a team, like a little team who wants to participate in that, and just kind of, put together a little network and create a little, if Francisco could help us systematize it, and just roll
We
it
should
out.
also do that.
20 of us put 10,000 together. There it is. 20 of us put 10,000, and there it is.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
That gifting thing that they do, the Koreans do.
The who? The Korean? Oh, yeah. We're going to get to that. They're funded already because they're self-funded along with using government stuff. We're not there yet, being honest with you. Where we are right now, if we put together, without exaggeration, if we put together right now $3,000 in 90 days, I can show you guys how to pull out $250,000.
But that's what I'm talking about. When you gift, you're giving to each other. I'm not talking about relying on anybody outside of us. I'm talking about gathering money within our group.
With 3,000 in 90 days, 90 to 120 days, we could be looking at $250,000 a month if we play our cards right. And I'll be more than happy to sit down and explain it to each and every one because it requires units of people doing different parts.
I got my 3,000.
No, it's unified, right? It's
for everybody. Yeah, as a group, 3,000 as a group.
As a group.
Yeah.
Wow.
$1,500 is to gather the information. The other $1,500 is to do the mailing and receiving the checks back and setting up a company.
Wow, I love it.
Definitely
This is
interesting.
the power of
Yeah.
the village. I just love it. This is what I always dreamed of. This is so powerful.
Yeah, me too. I've been dreaming of a lot of money for a long time, but I know how to get it. I just haven't had. Listen,
We all
man,
have.
shit.
We all have that
I-
common dream.
but I know
That's
where
right.
it is. That's the crazy. That's what kills me. I know where the money is. I'm like, oh my
Well,
God.
I got whatever portion to put in with everybody else.
Yeah, right.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I don't have it right now because I'm struggling. I'll just be honest.
I got it.
We got you.
Hey, Trey, you want to have a side conversation with Crawford?
Man, we can do it. It's not
We
even
can
in.
just have we should have a Zoom for that particularly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm with it.
Map
Just
it
let
out.
me know when.
We got you covered. We got you covered.
No problem. Y'all tell me when, and I'll tell you how to do it. And I mean, when I tell you how stupid it is, you're gonna go, "What? That's it?" And there were white people cleaning up.
Definitely wanna know.
Cleaning up.
And
I said,
Trey
"Oh, my Lord."
Trey know he be around all those different nationalities that have systems and things in place, and some let you in on the secret and some don't. But he's been around it. I saw many when I had my salon in Tarzana, right there with all the Persians and Jewish people, and I saw all kinds of little strategies. You know, some let you in, some don't. You know.
Exactly. Now, what we got to do with this particular entity is that we have to talk to a planner before we start it, and here's why. Depending how you start the company up, it's going to be hard to change it when the government see what's happening.
We have
You
to talk to
gotta-
Rupert about that. Maybe we'll talk to him about how to
You
legally
got to
set it up.
start it up. You got to start it up right, and the
Yeah.
money has to be disseminated in a proper manner. So let's say we got the LLC set up. You know that money gets dispersed at the end of the year because it's an LLC. It's a partnership. But here's the thing: personally, you have to be set up personally, so your portion is not affecting you in a negative way.
Right. Yeah, we'll have a
Because-
conversation with Rupert to talk about that because
Or we can take the money and create REITs. You guys know what REITs are?
REITs, yeah, that's real estate investment trust.
Investment trust.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, but you have to designate all of that stuff before you start moving money and before you start doing anything. Because if not, then you get hit with a penalty that's it's not worth doing.
Yeah, no, we'll talk to Francisco because he knows all the safe offshore places and things, how to set up certain things and whatnot. All of his clients are wealthy Jewish cats, and he has some really incredible ways to protect the money. And athletes who need to be bulletproof from paternity suits and things of that nature. He knows how to set up stuff.
Hey guys, just a note here that we have some new persons that might be on the call and are not aware of what the meeting is about as yet, and I do appreciate you all sharing that information, but we need to remember that there might be visitors on the call.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
No problem. So, the topic of today was to talk about doing the Zoom and just and introducing the Trust Village and introducing the P-Trade Global opportunity, because now we're getting ready to flip the switch. We're getting ready to get started. So we just know the $97 program is going to be launched any minute now, either between now. Yesterday when we were told directly from Marty, it was 48 hours between now and 48 hours, and that was last night. Okay. So you guys, that means we need to get ready right now. So get your people together, get together and get with your team leaders and whatnot, and just get ready, because the switch is getting ready to be flipped at any moment. So we want to be ready. Okay. Because we want everybody to rank up, bank up, and thank up come Sunday, at the end of the pay period. So everybody can get paid a really nice paycheck next week. And like we announced earlier, or Tanya announced earlier, if anybody has any issues, I'm going to be having a conversation directly with Marty later on this afternoon. Anybody who has any issues with, and you after have submitted a ticket, and I need the ticket number. I know I have received it from other people. My phone died and everything went with it. So that's why I want everybody now to put it in WhatsApp, so that way it's protected, and then I'll make sure that it gets handled. Okay. So this is, like I said, everybody has to hold on to the handlebars. This is going to be a rocky road, but it's going to be much rewards after the end of the ride. That's the difference between ground floor and being with something at the beginning, and being involved with a company that's, you know, everything is, you know, they're at year one. Everything's already pretty much flowing. But look where you are at on the tree, in the genealogy tree. That's the difference. So, you know, you want to be, everyone on this call is the first of 500. You're part of 500, first 500 people in this company. That's significant. And just know that the ride's going to be bumpy. You know, if it was easy, everybody, their grandmother's doing it. And I sound like a broken record, but that's reality. Everybody, their grandmother be doing it. So just hold on to the handlebars, and just know that we have safety nets in place for you. We have systems for you and your team to plug into. If you plug into them, you will win. You will win. We always will have a backup plan. You are our number one priority. We protect one another. We're there for one another. We will grow fast. Once this $97 system hits, we're going to grow fast. This team is going to get so fast. So you must get your house in order now. Get organized. Google certain things on how to set up your structure so you can handle all your emails, and so you can get back to people in a prompt manner so nobody don't fall through the cracks, because we can't handhold you. You know, all we can do is provide all the tools, marketing tools to help drive eyeballs to your business. We can do all that. We can do everything. We can help you get to the water. We just can't make you drink. We can help you get to the water. We can help your team get to the water. We just can't make you drink.
Sandra, could I add something?
Yep.
Once you bring your people in, please keep up with your genealogy. Look at your back office often and see what people are doing. And if you see somebody doesn't have people in their line, you know, you want to contact them and ask them if you can help them. You know, and if you're not quite able to help them, maybe somebody else on your team is able to help them. You can reach out to me or reach out to anybody else that, you know, that's in leadership, you know, if your team is struggling or something's going on. So we make sure that everybody is moving forward together. We're very serious about the culture of the Trust Village. You know, it's not going to work if we're not looking after each other and making sure everybody's supported. So, you know, just reach out, and also just keep up with people. If you need to like write down people's dates when they started or what have you, do that. But because look, when Jasandra says a lot of people is coming in, she really means that, and so do I, because we have big people on our team, people who have numbers that are coming in. They're just waiting right now until the 97 thing kicks in. So when those numbers grow, we might not necessarily have time to come, you know, and do things right away. So the organization is very key in helping you, and also looking at your genealogy to see who's doing what, and also having somebody else, you know, that might be able to help you stay organized. My mother-in-law volunteered to help me call back people and do things already. I got people ready to jump in and help me when it starts jumping off like that. So just consider that. Thank you, Jay.
So true. So just know that we have, me and Francisco have a lot of different tools that we can help you with. We can make you some marketing sites to help market you. So if you guys want to do please mute out your lines. Thank you. If you want to set up a strategy session with us, we would love to do that with you and see where you're at, see what your goals are, what dollar amount is your goal. Go over your vision board and kind of see where you're at, and then we'll make you some tools to help you be the best you can be. And then after that, you know, then you have to take charge. Okay, everybody's a CEO of your own business. This is your business. You're an independent business owner, but you're in business for yourself. You're not by yourself. That's the key. That's the key here at the Trust Village. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You have a network that you can collaborate with. You can exchange ideas with. That's the power of the different social platforms that we have. We'll soon have a team website where everybody can go to. We'll have everything there, a fast start, quick start, all that, what to do when you first join. And so you can immediately jumpstart your business right into success, right into a check. We like to get paid over here, and really definitely in a week. We want to get paid over here. And we definitely believe in get promoted every week. We like to see people's checks rank up and bank up every week over here. So we don't want nobody to have an illusion that you paid $300 to be a founder and that you just gonna expect all this overflow and money just gonna rain out the sky and you didn't put no work in it. That don't work like that. Okay, it doesn't work like that. You have to put the work in. Only one place on the planet where success becomes before work, and that's the dictionary, S before W. You got to put the work in. So the beautiful thing about it is over here at the Trust Village, we have systems. If you plug into them, you will win. Okay, we have everything systematized and we constantly tweaking it, making it better. So you are on the right team. You're at the right place at the right time. Welcome all the new people who just joined us. We appreciate you. We look forward to getting to know you and growing over here with us here at the Trust Village. Everybody here is positioned because of timing and relationship for success. Everybody. Now, what you do with that opportunity is on you. On you. Hence why personal development is big, huge. You have to quarantine and cultivate your mind. You have to. Because Cullinan is an eyesight of everybody on this call. And the closer you get to it, the more obstacles are going to jump in front of you. And so if you want to clear those hurdles, you got to be prepared. You have to plug in and you have to treat this like the $1 million business it is. Because when you hit Cullinan, you'll be making 1.4 million. You will be an instant millionaire the moment you hit that position. So in order to transition to that position in your life, you have to start working on yourself now. You got to start working on your mindset. You got to start working on who you have around you. Because if you have negative people around you, they're going to pull you into their negativity. So you are who you hang around. That's real. Law of attraction is real. Okay, energy transfers. That's real. So you may have to evaluate who you hanging around with.
Yep,
okay?
very, very
if
real.
you're hanging around poor thinking minded people, you know what poor stands for? Passing over opportunities routinely. That's what poor stands for. Passing over opportunities routinely. Okay? You're going to have people with egos. Egos, we all got them. You need it to be driven to be successful. But are you an ethical business owner? Are you ethical in every move you make? Are you stepping on people to get to the top? We don't tolerate that over here at the Trust Village. We don't do that. You will be asked to leave because all money ain't good money. Okay? Just know that. Okay? We want positive energy flowing in and out of the Trust Village. No negativity over here. The no negativity zone. I'm not going to say the no whining zone because sometimes you do need to whine. Just whine to the right person. And don't whine down, whine up. If you understand what I'm saying. Okay? And then when you whine, get it off your chest and let it go. Let it go, let it go. And move on. Because we got to get to Cullinan in 2020. Okay? We got to get there in 2020. So we cannot be holding on to, bad relationships. This is a relationship. Treat your business. Your business is like a marriage, a relationship. It needs to be worked. It needs to have good communication, or it ain't gonna make it. You're going to divorce court. That's the reality.
It's so true.
Okay? So treat this business like a successful marriage. You wanna experience a 50-year anniversary.
They say it's cheaper to keep her.
Desandra,
everything. Yes.
Can you address Bo's question in the chat?
Oh, okay. I'm on my iPad mini at that. Let me see if I can even see it. Let me see.
If you can't see it, I'll read it.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. That'd be awesome.
Okay. All right. So Bo said, he asked if the meeting started, but the meeting started. I joined from an invitation to a group I belong to, but the purpose of this meeting isn't clear to me. I know it's something with business benefits, but you've got to be specific. And yes, I am African probably dark, as you can imagine, but this isn't focused to me. Maybe I've got it wrong. If so, apologies. Everyone wants a home-based business.
Okay, so that was a question or a statement?
It was a question and a statement.
Okay.
He's asking, he is saying he joined from an invitation, but the purpose of the meeting isn't clear to him. I know it's something with business benefits, but he's asking for us to be specific.
Okay.
That was asked in the beginning when we were speaking about the real estate transactions.
Okay, and once the person said who had indicated that it reminded us that we had new people on the call, because I'm on my iPad mini, I can't see who's on or not. I finally found a device that's clear and doesn't break out because I'm so excited. I don't know what to do myself. But but I couldn't see who was in and who wasn't. So that was my my apologies on that.
And Jim, can I coach on that?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, not to be disrespectful to anybody that's new on the call, but that's sort of what you're going to get in the village. Like, it's very expansive. People offer a lot, so you may get more than what you were looking for or what we intended to.
I was thinking that, Kareem, as well, but I did message Bo privately. I'm not sure if Bo is a man or a woman, but I believe Bo is was expecting more of like the opportunity call than this type of call. From what I gather from the comments, huh?
Well, if they got the message, it wasn't really saying it was going to be an opportunity call. It said it was a forum.
Yes. Yeah. So,
I mean,
so that's why we have to get our messaging correct. We don't want anyone to be disappointed. We want everyone to be excited, leave this call better than they came, and more informed than when they came. So this is a training call that we'll have every day, Monday through Saturday. Typically it starts at 9, but right now, today was a impromptu. But normally we will start at 9 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern, every day from Monday through Saturday. Sunday we take off. And right now we're in the formation stage right now, so we're a little rough around the edges and we don't have an exact format, and we're working on that right now. But I promise everyone on the call, by Monday we'll have a well-oiled machine, and you'll know a day before what the topic is, so you'll know whether or not you're going to stay beyond the announcements, which will be the first 15 minutes of the call, the announcements, and motivation, personal development. The announcement and personal development at the beginning, the first 15 minutes of the call. Then after that, we'll go into a topic that you would know ahead of time what it is, and you can make that decision if you're going to stay or not.
Can I interject, please?
Yes, sir.
This is Crawford. If you're on this call or on this particular forum, it's because you've been invited to a higher level than other people in the group. Francisco, Jasandra, and a couple of people and I have been working very hard, and we're not sleeping because of the things that we're putting together for the group. So if it seems a little discombobulated in the conversation, like Jasandra explained, that we're just getting everything organized, we're literally, I can speak for myself and I can speak for Jasandra. We speak at 3 o'clock in the morning, her time, which means it's 6 o'clock in the morning for me. And we're not sleeping, putting together systems. So everybody, when they get into this, if they decide to use the systems that we have in place, it's going to be beneficial because we're going to take advantage of all the automation, social media, and dissemination of information that we can, so we can get the biggest bang for our buck. So she apologized for it, and me too. And I didn't realize that other people who weren't expecting this kind of phone call, but I would say embrace it. You're not going to see this conversation in any other platform or any other forum.
No way.
Because we're just not invited into it.
Not for free. You won't.
Okay, I said my piece.
So I'm going to be on all the calls, but Jasandra, I want the definition of poor again. I get the passing over opportunity. Passing over opportunity.
Routinely. Routinely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a little book that I write in all the time.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one more. I love acronyms because I have dyslexia. That's my way of learning, is doing acronyms. It helps me remember.
That's why we stay awake all night, because me too.
Cisco is too. So we a bunch. We a bunch. We a funky bunch. But anyway, what I'm gonna share with you is ego. EGO stands for easing God out. So sometimes I have it right on my vision board, and it's right in front of my computer, my desktop. So sometimes I have to check myself. We all gotta check ourselves from time to time. When you're managing lots of different personalities and individuals and stuff, we have to sometimes check ourselves, because, sometimes, you might go off to the left, you might have lack of sleep, you might be going through some personal stuff. That's life. Life shifts, SHIFT, every day, all the time. And especially right now, we all in survival mode in some form or fashion. This is a unique time in history right now. But we've been blessed because of relationship and timing to have an opportunity to absolutely change our trajectory of our family's legacy forever. So we just got to, again, it's going to be a roller coaster ride. I'm telling you up front, this is not going to be a smooth ride. So just know that if you're looking for a smooth ride, you want to get off at this station right now, because this is not going to be smooth. That If you're looking for smooth and easy, this is the wrong business.
Oh, I hear you. I'm not looking for smooth or easy. I'm looking for this attitude to happen, and I have nobody to talk to but you guys on this phone.
Oh well, we're gonna change that for you.
Okay.
Hit me up directly on WhatsApp and leave me your contact information. All my phone numbers have been erased out of my phone, so just hit me up in WhatsApp, and then we'll definitely be talking today.
Right.
So yes, anybody on this call, you feel like you're VIP member of the NFL club, no friends or family left, do not be concerned. Technology will take care of that for you. Do not be concerned. You too will be successful in this business. You don't need your poor thinking family or friends. You don't need them.
Don't want to be bothered either.
And that's okay. And guess what? When you hit it, and you will be hitting it, then you're gonna be making some nice money, and you don't have to say a word. They will be coming to you. Your whole disposition, your whole aura is gonna change, and they will be calling you. Okay? Because you're gonna end up being everybody on this call who's having the same issues I'm having. I call it the, oh God, I promise you I'm gonna post that video today. I was telling you about that TD Jakes did called Crushing. I gotta post that video. Our spirits are gonna be crushed. Just know that. It's gonna be. You're not gonna get to Cullinan without having some scrapes and bruises. Just know that. But you're gonna survive. The body is an amazing vessel. It repairs itself if you take care of it. And we all gonna get crushed. Our heads gonna get bopped. We're gonna have headaches. We're gonna have suffer from sleep deprivation. All that is about to come. But that's okay. That's okay. You're gonna survive it. You're gonna come out of it much better than you came, and you're gonna be a blessing to your family and your friends and your network. So just know that. But it ain't gonna be easy. So buckle up, toughen up, and put the complaints and excuses in the trash can. Okay? You can vent.
Yeah.
Entitled to. But no, just don't stay on the complaint train. Just don't stay there. You can visit and wave, but just don't stay. Okay? That's all I ask. I'll let you vent, but if I talk to you again and you get an opportunity to spend some time with me and we still talking about that, there's a disjoint somewhere. Somewhere it's a disconnect.
Tanya, she really likes me because she told me, and when she told me, I jumped right into it. There was no doubt with what I did when she told me.
Yeah, just know that we are, and I'm not saying it in a negative way. The Tanyas, the Vanessas, the Crawfords, the Kareems, I could go on and on. We are sacrificing our check and our families to make sure the whole unit makes it. So if we doing this and then you're not doing your part, it's sometimes it's painful and sometimes it's disappointing. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna fall. It's how you get up. is
and I'm
it's
gonna
going to
get up.
dictate your journey to success. Okay, so we all gonna have scrapes on our knees. All that's gonna happen. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so continue, guys, upward and onward. Whoever wants to be involved with the Zoom, what time? Let's set a time for the Zoom, because I believe it's after 10. And everybody on this call, please. Oh, one thing I forgot to say. And I think Tanya already posted in the thing. We have to support Dr. Carter. Every which way but loose, okay? We gotta support her. That means get in your back office, find out when her classes are, and log in, even if you can't participate. We gotta show her support and back her up, okay? Because documentation is conversation.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, everybody, even if you had to work, get on, make sure you mute it out, log in, and appear that you participating. And then when the first chance you get, watch the rewind, watch the replay. Because we are blessed to have this woman teaching us. If you guys, do you understand? Everybody on this phone has the ability to become coding, and you're gonna learn how to make money every day, trading on the Forex platform. That's amazing from somebody who's documented and is good at what she does. Okay, we are lucky to have this woman. Okay.
Yes, we are. I've been in her classes. Yeah, I
Yeah,
wish I
me
could
too.
do it every day, but I'm at work, but I'll get in there when I can. Thank you, Jasandra, because I was actually about to write it before I came in the meeting, but, didn't have enough time. I was going to do it after the meeting, but thank you for announcing it. I'm still going to write it too after.
Yes, for those who didn't make it.
Tell people,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yep. And everybody, let's call. If you can, get on the 11 a.m. Pacific.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. Eastern call. Get on that call. Okay. Just get on the call. Even if you can't participate, log in. But please, for God's sakes, mute your line out. We haven't, me and Caesar and Dr. Carter, we haven't figured out Zoom. I could start a whole channel on the Zoom Chronicles. It's just always something going on with the Zooms. And guess what? It's worldwide. Everybody got problems with Zoom. I mean, there's so many funny videos about Zoom mishaps, okay? But it drives me crazy because my mind moves so fast. And when I hear background chatter, it just throws me off my game. My train of thought just gets erased. So it just drives me crazy. Like I'm hearing it right now. It just drives me crazy.
Are we going to choose a time for that secondary meeting? Is it going to be today?
That's what we want to vote on. Are we doing the Zoom today? Oh, you talking about you mean the Zoom or the secondary meeting to plan?
Yeah,
the Zoom. Or?
The Zoom in regards to what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a change of heart. I think tomorrow will be better.
Okay.
If we can.
Yeah, and then that way we be prepared and everything.
Only because I have a couple of jobs, so I can do it like in between or before. So it just depends on the time.
No, we can do it tomorrow.
Totally
so give me some time. Give me some time. Tomorrow's fine anyway, because Friday is going to be our normal full court press time. Okay, that's when we really dial it in on Friday, and we just go hard Fridays, Saturday, and Sunday, so everybody can rank up, bank up, and think up, and get paid.
I'm totally open tomorrow. Yeah, so anytime tomorrow.
Okay. Bola and Tanya, give me some suggestions. And Fifi, because of the different time zones, give me some suggestions. Jamaica, give me some time zones on what's the best time to have this Zoom so you guys can participate. And
I think it's 12 noon is good.
12 is good because Nigeria is good for them. They'll be able to be
Okay.
Yes.
And Jamaica,
It will be good.
12 noon, okay?
It will be good for Nigeria. Yes, 12 is good.
Okay.
That would be like 5 o'clock Nigerian time.
Okay, great.
7 p.m. is Ethiopian time. So it's good.
So that's the same time as our normal training call. So we're going to do that. So instead of doing a training call, we're going to do Zoom. Okay. All right. So maybe we'll do it every Friday. We'll do a Zoom instead of a meeting. We'll do a Zoom. And then we have all people plug in. And this is the one you want to invite. This is what you guys got to learn. Somebody please, boot out their line. Somebody's calling the background.
I
Crawford,
got it.
everybody, mute your line out. Everybody.
I was
Okay.
muted already.
Okay. I don't know who this other C is, but they're popping up.
I think it's me.
Oh, that's Sister Christina. Can you just? Oh, there you go. Thank you so much, my dear. So this is the deal. I just lost my train of thought. What the who was I gonna say? Let me see. Zoom. This is what I'm talking about. Zoom.
We were talking about.
You said every Friday.
Yeah, we were talking about the Zoom meetings on Fridays and just being normal, just being regular.
Okay, I remember now. Thank you, family. Thank you. So listen, you guys. This is a great way to get new people to join your team. This Zoom is going to be monumental. We're going to even have a contest. Matter of fact, we're going to do that. We're going to start not this Friday, but next Friday. We're going to do a contest on who has the most, who recruits the most people from the Zoom. Because I'm telling you, you're going to get people. How you going to do it? You're going to tag everybody you know on your page, on your platforms. You're going to tag your people on Instagram. You're going to tag your people on Facebook. Okay, remember, Facebook owns Instagram. Okay, so Brother Kareem or Brother Crawford, if you guys can post some things on the village on what they should do to prepare themselves to know how to do that. If you guys can like identify some videos in YouTube where you can post and show them how they can tag their people,
No problem.
how they can tag their people on Facebook and how they can tag their people on Instagram. How they can tie in their Twitter and LinkedIn accounts. All that can be tied into the Facebook Live. And if we do this right, we'll end up having thousands and thousands of people watching our Zooms. And then what happens is if they like it, then they'll tag their people and so on and so on. This thing could get crazy. And I learned this watching this other group. They had it down to a science. Okay? So just, so just pay attention to what you see and periodically today check the Trust Village, and Crawford and Kareem, even myself may post some videos on some strategies on how you guys can get ready for tomorrow and the continuous Fridays. We won't call them Freedom Friday. We'll call it some kind of Friday, but it'll be a great way for you guys to get new people onto your team. Okay. And the reason why this is going to work even more so than ever, even more so than the event that I was on a couple of months ago when the pandemic just started. Now it's gone longer. We got more people stuck at home, and they're on these devices and on these platforms way more than normal. So we got a captive audience. I promise you guys, if you just stick with this, I'd love to do the data on this 4 weeks from now. How many new people got off of this concept and this strategy? Okay, so we're gonna do this, and feel free to do your own little mini ones after you get a little groove and see how we doing them as a group. Feel free to do your own. Facebook has their own version of Zoom, and I hear it's amazing. And I will leave a video on a person I know that uses it, and it looks like a television. It looks like television quality, HD quality. It looks amazing.
But it's limited to 50 people.
Wow, that's amazing. So
Yeah, it's only limited to 50. That's a problem.
Which one?
Facebook is only limited to 50.
Oh, I thought I was told it wasn't.
No, it's limited to 50.
Oh, bummer.
That's Facebook Live.
Oh, are you sure?
Facebook Live is unlimited.
It's the new one.
I know. Facebook Zoom video chat is limited to 50.
Oh man, they must have changed it because
it was always since I've been following it since it came out.
Oh,
it's limited to 50. Yeah.
Okay, bummer. Anyway, but
it looks
the beauty
good.
of it is, but the beauty of it is you can upload the video that you make to YouTube, and it's HD quality. That's what I was getting to.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
That's
you
true.
can use it as your own little studio to make your YouTube videos. So just something to keep in mind. What time is it? Oh, all right. I love, Bola, these reminders you set up. I just absolutely love it. I want you to know. Okay? Because I'm telling you, It is. It is amazing. I love it. Anyway,
For sure.
thank
For
you,
sure.
everybody. Everybody, I appreciate you. I love these conversations. We're gonna continue to have these conversations because we want to have a successful marriage. Okay, communication is key. Communication is key. And so, you guys take care. Have a blessed day. And what time? We just still haven't decided when we're getting together to talk about tomorrow. You guys let me know and just hit me up in WhatsApp. Okay? And everybody who wants me to have their phone number, put it in WhatsApp. Am I breaking up?
No, that's Miss Christina.
Oh, okay.
I think she was talking, but she's breaking up.
Okay. Well, Bola, find out what she needs and let us know, okay?
Yeah, I will do. I'll call you after this, Mom.
Okay. All right, everybody. Well, have a blessed day and get ready, get ready, get ready. The $97 is coming any minute now. Get ready.
Yes.
Get ready, get
Thank
ready.
you.
Exciting.
Hey, that's right.
Thank you. We're ready.
Yes,
Welcome.
definitely
Hey.
ready.
Take care.
Yes.
Peace, fam.
Love yours.
All
Jassandra,
right,
reach
family.
out to me
Peace,
when you get
peace.
off.
Okay,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Talk to you later. Peace,
Bye-bye.
fam.
Okay.
Hey,
Peace and be more.
peace and be happy.
That's right.
Peace, love, and happiness.
Great. That's right.